I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it in.
Are your hands on screen?
Not at all.
You can grab my phone. Oh boy.
What?
I'm in here. I'm watching. I don't know how to mute a tab. Have you ever muted a tab? Mute site?
All right.
just maybe, by standing on the front lines and keeping their allies from harm, the Red Guard will find some way to redeem themselves, not in the eyes of the Jinda culture, which has permanently turned its back, but at least within their own esteem. I got this.
Totally. I had a technical issue. We didn't have any sound. How's your sound?
I don't know.
Is your
sound.
microphone moving?
It is.
Wonderful. I think we're good. Thank you for letting me know. Welcome
Fantastic.
also to the channel. Hooray.
Indeed.
Okay, so that's the thing. We are attacking these what are they called? Vermlings. I am the lady with the book and the staff. Onalan is going to be the Red Guard. He's our pointy horned fellow here. And Bada Boom
Bada boom is the teeny tiny one.
Bradadar. And so basically in this game, it is a sort of an RPG. We're going to play with cards. So we all simultaneously pick our cards. And so I think we're all going to do that now. The cards will set our turn order, and then we will work our way. So
how many are we supposed to have?
We should have 6. You should only have 6 cards right
I got them.
Labeled
I'm happy.
A. On these cards, you don't need to shuffle them. You pick one.
Pick which one.
Therefore, I shuffled them.
Okay. So on the card, we've got a top half and a bottom half. You can only choose one portion of the card to use. This middle number is your initiative. It is your turn order. So the higher the initiative, the faster you will go. At any point, if you don't want to use the special ability on the card, you can use either the top attack or bottom moves for 2. Because sometimes when you use a card, you have to destroy it or take it out of the game for that scenario. And we don't want to have to do that all the time. So we know what we were trying to do. We are trying to go after these vermlings here. Each one of these white ones is a regular monster. The yellow one is heroic or what's elite. Elite. So usually they'll get harder or have a special ability or something like that.
They worked out harder in the gym.
Yeah. they don't skip leg day.
That's right.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to try to do is attack some things.
Do we have a story to read here? The roadside ambush?
I read it.
Oh.
I did. It was on my phone.
You read that really well.
Thank you.
I mean, upside down and backwards?
I did. No,
impressive.
I took a picture of it on my phone so I could read. Smarter, not harder.
There we go.
Ooh, I like that one. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to go faster than you or not, but...
Well, that's all right. So our first goal here, I don't see anything blocking us, so we're just trying to demolish the ambush. Is that right?
That is what we're trying to do. There are some obstacles, which are these little hexagons with the green border. I'm sorry, they're a little bit difficult to see on the camera. We'll figure that out.
Do we want to introduce quickly our characters a little bit about like their specialties? How much HP do you have?
I have 6 HP because
6.
I'm a coffee.
Excellent. How about you?
8.
8. All right.
So,
well, I've got 10. So it sounds like you're going to be the tank.
No.
No, not you?
I think that's me.
No, I think I'm the tank.
Well,
you're probably the
healer.
damage. You're probably the
I'm
healer.
damage.
There's some healing going on
in between.
Hey, I got a shield, right? I can take some things out.
You've got a chain too. One of your
I got my chain. My sickle's on a chain. I can throw it out there, latch them, pull them back. It'll be good times.
Let me just remember when we go through our cards. Right, we had discard. When we go through all of them.
Yes, when we go through all of the cards, we have to just choose one to remove from the scenario, and then we'll pick up the other 5, and then it's called a short rest.
I want to use the top half of one, and I know the bottom will be useful later, so I just want to make sure.
So right now what we're doing is we're drawing 2 cards, and we'll use the top half of one of those cards and the bottom half of the other. We are working together as a team. We are friendly. We like each other most of the time. And we are working together to defeat the creatures. If one person is knocked out, but the other people defeat, they still win the scenario. We just, have to make sure that our friend is healed up the next time we play.
Is there a blue reason? Like, what is the blue here?
I think it's just
This is our introductory hand. This is just teaching you the rules.
That's just teaching the rules. So I don't do both blue and the regular one?
No, the blue is just explaining the regular.
Yep, thank you. Okay, I think I'm ready.
I'm good.
I am ready as well.
Okay.
All right, so I'm looking at a 14.
Nice.
20.
And I am 23.
Excellent. I think that
So-
turn order will be
And
fantastic. So, well,
what's
we
our
don't know
best?
there yet. We don't know
Theirs is
theirs.
always 50 for this scenario.
Oh, okay. So they are Vermling Raiders. So it sounds like 50's last, and it's going to go Redguard, Demolition, Void Warden, and Vermling Raider. Does that sound about right?
It's a tongue twister.
Yes.
All right. So I picked 2 cards. The 2 cards I picked, we're going to go with a movement card for movement of 3. 1, 2, 3. I want to be. I don't really need to be out there, though. They're going to come after me no matter what. This gives you guys space. I assume you're going to be ranged. You're probably going to be melee. That'll give you space to jump up there and you to still be ranged. So that uses my move. The next thing I want to do is attack for 3, and I give muddle. So that way they will have disadvantage on their next attack.
Nice.
So where is my attack deck? Here it is. Excellent. We'll give that a little shuffle rainy. And after it is shuffled, we will take our card out. Boom! For +2. Hot dang. So that is 5 damage to Vermling number 1.
Nice.
If we could take a little damage out, I will put the muddle on Vermling 1.
Oh, I think he only has 5.
You know what? They have 5 damage. Guess who just took out his first Vermling? Look, I'm like good at this game, so
First of this scenario, we are coming back to town.
that's right.
After having.
Are there no 5s by chance? Do they not make those? Maybe 3s? They may not. I don't know what they have.
I think it was 1 3s.
Excellent. Anyway, first kill. So that's how I do it.
How we roll.
That's nice.
How we
but
roll.
It kinda
Messes up
It's
you
my
guys' turn.
because the other guys are so far away. Are there? It's a little hard for me to see. The green outlines are traps, correct?
Not traps. These are blocks. You cannot go.
But these are traps.
Those are also blocks. You can't go on those either.
They're obstacles.
They're obstacles.
But you destroy it.
I do.
Yeah, you do.
But those aren't within range. That guy is. Unfortunately, that means all I'm going to be able to do is move 2.
So 1, 2.
Yeah. I'm going to pull Grider movement because I didn't think he would go down that fast.
That's fair.
So
Yeah,
that's much, I
Me
guess.
too. I will point out you can choose to do either the top or bottom of each card in the middle of the turn. Like if
you can change.
Yeah, you can change. But also if basically you can change. Oh, you can do them in either order. So it's not like I have to use this card first because it has higher initiative than this card. It's just whichever one I feel like doing. So in this particular case, since everyone has gone before me, I'm going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. I think that's my
Excellent.
best option. And then I can muddle something within range 3.
1, 2, 3.
Got it. So number 6
1, 2, 3,
is
4.
going to be muddled.
I need. I don't need another muddle because that one is already dead. So 6 is muddled.
Yes.
Given that disadvantage.
Which is awesome. Unfortunately, my attack was only within range 2, so I won't be able to attack this turn. So it's kind of a waste of a card, but that is okay. We didn't know that. So there we are. So now we have a discard. We discard those cards. Now it is the Vermling's turn. Now, unfortunately, there are a lot of them. Yeah. And I'm in the front. But it was worth it. Let's see what happens.
All right, so the elite goes first. Is that correct?
I believe the elite goes first, yes. And so what is the elite's movement? On the line.
So movement 1 space.
Oh, wait, do we draw a card for him?
Yes.
So they have their own attack deck. It's this little skull here. And then they get special abilities and whatnot for each round.
Nothing special. No plus movement. No plus attack.
Awesome.
This is exactly how they acted last scenario.
So their movement is they are going to try to move as little movement as possible, but to the closest target. So in this case, this one is to me. He's going to move 1 because that's his movement, but he can't attack because he's melee only. So that's exciting. And then we go in turn order for the other ones. So 2 would move 1.
Yeah, we'll move
down.
there.
And then
4 would move this way.
this way.
This guy would move that guy. That way would move that way. and they only have a melee attack.
Yes.
So that's it.
Yeah.
Look at that. See, I stopped there, and therefore didn't get attacked.
They made this so easy for me.
This is easy
This is
stuff.
why it's the intro scenario.
This is an intro. We thought we'd start easy.
I guess the intro on the regular Gloomhaven is hard.
Hard, yeah. We lost that a couple times.
That one was rough days.
But that's okay. Okay, so we're picking our next turn, and I'm assuming I'm going to go last again because I'm quite slow. So knowing that, if I do that, I can't. But nobody needs that yet. Oh, I only like the bottoms of my cards, you guys.
Oh, I should have done that. Oh well, too late.
Trying to make all these plans. I'm doing this one. I got it. Okay, I got my cards. I'm ready.
You say they always have 50,
They
or
always
when we
have
pull
50
it?
for this scenario.
So these
We
are
should still pull it when
even
we do our
even if this number has a different number, we still have 50.
For this scenario, yes.
I got it.
Normally, that number in the corner is their initiative, and it will change. It happens to be 50 on that card, but it will change eventually. I'm trying to go slow. So I'll go after them so they move closer to me in case like the last turn the same thing happens. Oh, hi person. I played all the way through solo Gloomhaven. Awesome. I played the hatchet last time. I really enjoyed it. Oh, that's awesome. Once a month. That's great. You won your scenario. That's wonderful. We've lost quite a few times. Yes, failed a couple and had to play again. But it's fun. It's we're trying to get my niece into it. She's newer to card game type things, so she's having fun with it. But yeah, we have the base game too. It's huge and it takes a lot to set up. We thought this would be easier just as an introduction to the game and things like that. So,
all right, I'm ready.
Okay. Are we ready to do this thing?
I am ready.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm going with a 63.
Ooh, 67.
19.
Big number here. All right, 19 up.
All right, so we need to reorder.
Yeah, so Demolitionist, Vermlings. What did you say yours was?
67.
You are after me again. So there we go.
All right, so I get to move 4.
Ooh.
And nope, that's not me.
That's me.
Yeah, you're Demolitionist.
1,
2,
3, 4.
3, 4.
Yep, I'm gonna go right up on that guy. And then I get to attack 2, attack for 2, then attack again. So one adjacent enemy suffers 2 damage plus modifier, and then the same or different adjacent enemy suffers 1 damage plus modifier.
Excellent.
So my first attack is 2 minus 2, so nothing.
So 0. Ouch. That was against the elite.
1 plus 0, so 1 damage at least.
So 1 damage on the elite. Got it.
Boom.
That's good.
That's something.
That's something. All right, so now it's the Vermling Raiders' turn. And they get move plus 0. They get attack minus 1. However, this time it is a ranged attack. A range of 2.
Ooh.
So their default is they don't want to move.
Correct.
And their default is if they have disadvantage, will they move to go somewhere at someone else?
They will always move to the closest.
I think
target.
The question is
To not
it can
get
hit
disadvantage.
me at disadvantage.
Or it could move.
Or it could move and hit someone else not at disadvantage.
Correct.
I don't think it moves.
So it attacks at disadvantage?
The lowest movement is like the primary rule. Lowest movement.
Okay, if that's the lowest movement. So then it always attacks who goes first, correct? So I think Demolitionist here is about to get hit a lot.
Well,
So we're going to have the elite who gives 2 damage minus 1 is 1 damage at disadvantage.
Where's
that deck?
Right. Remind me, how does it disadvantage?
They have a deck.
They have a deck like ours.
Yes. Oh,
It's
you
not
are
here.
right. It is. Oh, excuse me. One second. Technical error.
Who's got a song to sing? Are we allowed to sing songs? Is that copyrighted?
I don't know. If you change it, sing them to her.
Do 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 do.
No.
No, can't skip it.
No.
Not good enough.
Not that way.
No, that's
that
no
hurt.
good.
Double check.
Got it.
So
Monster. Is that the full deck?
the
Yes, these are the curse and.
Excellent.
the disadvantage of playing a game with so many components.
Got to find them all.
Yes, they don't
Sometimes
always get put
you
out.
get one.
All right. So now we have the monster deck. They get disadvantage. So a +1 and a -1.
So,
So
he
that
hits
is
me for
0
nothing.
damage for the elite. Up
I'm
next
too tiny. I'm just bobbing and weaving.
would come the number 2. So again, it's range 2. It can attack you at -1. So for 1 damage, -1. So for 0 again.
Boom.
Number 6 would be, well, no, I guess
We
we
get
go in
two in
order.
order.
So this one would still move 1. This one would still move 1. This one doesn't need to move to attack you for 2. So it would do 1. +1 is 2 damage.
I can take that.
That's sad. I was really hoping that number 2.
Sad?
I was hoping 2 was going to move, and it did not move. So
Did this one move yet?
it did move.
Where was it?
It was here, and so it moved there.
Perfect. Okay. It was like on the edge of that one.
Oh, sure.
Sure.
All right. So I'm 63, so I'm next.
Yes, you are.
We did all the things, correct?
We did indeed.
Well, my plan. He's not adjacent. Nobody moved. Oh, I was really hoping they would move. So I can move for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then afterwards, I have a ranged attack for 3. So I'm going to attack number 2 here so I don't get disadvantage. And it's 3 damage. -2. Bum, bum, bum. So 1 damage to the number 2.
Oh,
That
ranged?
is my turn. It was a ranged attack.
Nice.
No, not when I get -2. It's not nice.
No, that's good.
All right. And
All right.
So it's me?
Void.
it
Okay,
is
Ray.
So
Ray.
I can. Does anyone need healing?
No, one person's been hit by only
And
one.
down 2. That's
You're
it.
down
2?
2,
Okay.
and I can heal for 2 within 3. So 1, 2, 3. I can heal you. However, I could also attack twice. Which do we think is more important?
I don't know that. How many healing cards do you have?
2. One on the top and one on the bottom.
And okay, I don't know.
I think I'm okay for now.
Okay.
Let me see.
Let's kill some things.
Let's see. I can 1, 2. I can attack that one for 3.
Or are we knocking them unconscious? Wink, wink.
Yes, right. We're knocking them unconscious.
That's right. Wink,
and then
wink.
we're looting their bodies.
And then
so
we're looting their
clear on
bodies. Yes.
it. It is very important.
Because they have our stuff. That's what happened.
I mean, they are raiders, so. You know.
Ooh, actually, I have you guys. I make you guys attack. I'm being ridiculous.
Fantastic.
One ally within range 3 may perform a 3 attack, a melee 3 attack.
I've already gotten rid of my -2.
Okay.
And we
If
both
they do,
be
they
attacking
suffer
the
1
same.
damage.
Right,
So if you
I can take damage.
You can take that. Okay. So if we do that, then you attack the elite.
All right. For +1. So for 4 damage.
Yes.
Nice.
Well done, team.
Indeed. So number 3 takes 4 damage. That gets it to 5. And you sure there aren't any other than +1s? She can check. What's next?
Okay. One ally within range 3 may perform an attack 2 range 3.
Is there damage on this one?
Attack 2?
No, sorry. I took 1 damage from that.
Oh.
Is there...
No, this one is just an attack. No damage for you.
Excellent. So then it doesn't matter. Who do you want to do it?
I think we should attack the elite again. And
It's either one of us.
yes, I think you should do it because you have your 2 gone.
Got it. +1. So how much was that?
3 total.
3 total. So it was 2 + 1.
For full disclosure, I also have my -2 gone.
Oh, well, there you go. That is 8 damage on the elite of 10. So we only have 2 more health to go on the elite.
Wonderful. And that's my turn, and that's the round.
And that's the round. So
Alright,
now
it's
we
time
pick
to
up
go
the
on.
next one. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I mean, yeah. So easy when you only have one option.
That's right.
Yeah, I'll
Are
figure
you
out.
also 2? Oh, look at that. Okay, we only had 2 cards left. 38.
Yeah, we all started with 6.
37.
43.
Okay, so 37 for the Demolitionist, 38 for the Red Guard, 43 for the Void Warden, 50 for the Vermling Raiders. It's actually a 59, and it's a double range attack.
Ooh,
So getting some kills this time would be Trey helpful. Okay.
absolutely.
Well, I am ready.
Go for it.
I stun one adjacent enemy.
Has to be adjacent.
Yes, with the
It's only got
I mean,
two health. Can you do something else?
that's
I'm not
my
telling you you have
bottom.
to.
I stun the adjacent enemy. I'm telling you to do
Okay.
it. Do I have to flip a card for that if there's no attack? It's just no stun.
I don't believe so.
I don't think so. It's just you
For
Attack is only for damage.
Yeah, so he's stunned. All right, and then I attack 2, range 2, target 2.
Okay. Are you gonna hit
So
2 and 5?
Well, I was gonna hit that one
Okay.
and that one. So
2 and 6.
2 and 6.
Ready?
All right, for number 2, +0, so he takes 2 damage.
Did we muddle the 6 last time? I don't think we did. Ugh. You gotta pay attention to that.
Oh,
Did you put your 2 damage on?
On 2 damage.
on 6.
2 damage on
6.
2.
2 damage.
2 damage on 2. Got it.
And then now the one that's closest to Ray, the one that's by itself there. Yep, he takes 1 damage.
1 damage to number 6. Got it.
Nice.
That's my go.
Okay.
Well done.
And that brings it up to the red guard. All right. I also have a heal, by the way. How bad are you hurt? Still just by 2?
Just by 2.
Oh, that
Though
doesn't
they're
seem
probably
important.
going to attempt to light me up again this turn.
Yeah. So I can
I'll
either
probably heal you.
attack or I can attack.
Tough choice.
It is pretty tough. I think if I move first, that's going to be the way to go. So I'm just going to use a normal movement to there. And then 2 adjacent enemies suffer 2 damage, or attack all adjacent enemies for 2. 2 adjacent enemies suffer 2 damage. No attack modifier card is drawn for that.
Nice.
So guaranteed kill on the elite
Yeah, do
He
it.
is stunned.
and 2 damage.
Yeah.
Or I can draw and deal 2 default, possibly not killing the stunned character. Does stun do anything?
Number 2 has 3 damage, and I believe they die at 5. So I think you guarantee
Actually,
kill
guarantee both of them?
Yeah.
Done. Look at that.
Yeah, do it.
Real quick question about stun. Does that do anything to us?
They are stunned until the end of their next turn.
Correct. But does that give us any benefit, or is it just their stun?
It's just that they're
They're
stunned.
stunned.
Got
They
it.
cannot
Well,
perform an
guaranteed 2 damage sounds like the way to go. As they both had 3 and 8 damage. So that's only 2 damage left. So we're taking them out.
We just knocked them out. We're very kind here.
Exactly.
We're going to steal your stuff.
Bonk them on the head.
No, we're getting our stuff back.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. They stole it from us.
Yeah.
So we knock them out, get our stuff back.
Got it.
It's a good way to go. All right.
Okay. I like what happened here. All right. Am I next?
Yes, you are.
Can either of you? Neither of you are adjacent to an enemy.
Correct.
Nope.
So I am going to change it up and do something different. Oh, I can do that, and then I can do that. Okay, let's do that. I'm going to attack this guy for 3.
Excellent. Get a +1 and he'll be dead. Unconscious.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. I got a 0.
3 damage.
But I did 3 damage. Look at
1,
that.
2, 3. 4 damage of his 5.
And now I can move 4, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and I'm just going to stay back here, away from things.
You could move 1 space here. You'd be in the same position. A better position from 6, but same position from 5.
Okay, let's do that. Sounds good. All right, so now we have used all of our cards. We have exhausted our cards. And so we have to take a short rest. That means we're going to take a card to remove from the scenario. Then we're going to not have to.
You can choose.
And then,
can't you?
yeah, you pick. It's not
You
random.
pick.
You pick which card you would like to remove. So bear with me one moment.
Is that different from Gloomhaven?
No.
In Gloomhaven, it's definitely
Sometimes
random.
it was random. Sometimes it was random. You're right.
If you chose a long rest, you got to choose it. If you chose a short rest, it was always random.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna just double check. There's a short rest right on here somewhere.
I think it's gonna be random. Go.
Short rest. You get your cards on here. Cards. They take all their cards, shuffle them, and place. Oh, one at random. You're correct. He's correct.
Dun dun dun.
Onolan knows some stuff.
What's up?
To be clear, we played all of this together. So we have played through Jaws of the Lion And
It was only 3 years
It
ago.
was a while ago.
but it was
It was a hot minute.
4 years
It
ago.
was been a while.
Whatever it was.
Yeah.
So I lost a card.
Aw.
I lost my shield spikes. The one that just took out 2 enemies.
I
Lost
I lost
it.
my explosive blitz.
I lost one of my heals, but it is my slowest initiative card, so
Oh,
it's
there
an
you go.
okay to one to.
Oh, mine was my fastest initiative.
Oh, that's a bummer.
But it's only lost for the scenario. So
All right, so now we're picking again. We've only got 3 dudes. Trace Deuterinos. Ooh, I like that. I like that one. I'm gonna do this guy at the bottom. Can you see that? Maybe it might change. We do that. We should try to go fast. So I'm gonna do this one. We'll type of that. Okay, I'm ready.
all right, I'm ready.
We'll try to go quick.
All right, I'm ready.
23.
63.
20.
And 50, but still 50.
Still 50.
So 20, and then what was next?
22. 20. Top.
23.
23. Void. Red guard. Then Vermling.
What were you?
Wait, no.
You were 60. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I get to move 2, but I'm just going to move 1 up. I get to destroy 1 adjacent obstacle.
That's my movement. This goes over. And there.
And if I do, I get to perform strengthen on myself, which means I get advantage until the end of my next turn. So I get it the remainder of this turn and the end of the next turn.
Nice.
And then I have attack 3.
Nice.
Advantage.
Times 2.
So 6 damage with he had a whole 1. So
And that has the reshuffle symbol, right?
Yes, it does. It has the reshuffle. Real quick, we have a question from the audience.
Yes.
The question is, how do you move your pieces? So on your card, the bottom part of the card is your movement generally. You can, by default, if you don't want to do the action, just have a movement of 2. I am going to have a movement of 3 because this move here will override that default. And it's hard to tell, but on the board are different little hexagons. Each hexagon is a piece or a spot. Once, yes. And so if I was going to move 2, I would go 1 hexagon and then a second hexagon. And so that's how movement works.
But you don't have to do the full movement.
You do not have to do the full movement. Like last hand, I had 4 and I was only going to do 3, but moving another one made sense.
and you don't have to use any movement.
Yes, you can also choose to.
You still have to spend the card, though.
Yeah, you still put the card out because you spend the card once you decide your cards, but you don't have to physically move your character.
Yeah. So now it is my turn.
You finished?
I did.
Okay.
I can move 2, and I'm going to just move over here again. And then I can strengthen, and I'm going to strengthen Onalan, the red guard. And that's going to help on his next turn. Oh, that's not my discard pile, that's my discard pile. And then now I can force, with their permission. Oh no, this is force. Okay, force an enemy within range 3 to perform attack 3, targeting an enemy of your choice that's adjacent to them.
Oh, we don't have one.
We don't have one. Or I could have chosen to attack, but I was here. I could move there and attack him instead. Okay, let's do that. I still moved and strengthened Onalan, but whatever. I need to get in this battle. I know I'm a caster or whatever, but I want to attack some stuff. So I will choose to use my default base 2 of attack 2. So I will attack him, trying to bonk him over the head with my staff for 2, and I got a +1, so I hit him for 3.
3 damage. Excellent. Up next comes the Vermling Raiders. Now, we already pulled their nothing special, correct?
Yes.
So
He's just
their goal would be to attack the Demolitionist.
Mhm.
Can't do it. Up next would be you. They can do it.
Mhm.
So they're going to do a normal attack of 2 -1, so 1 damage.
Oh, so this is
To the Void Warden.
my health meter.
Did this guy move up 1?
Not yet.
The red side is health, and the blue side
still
is experience. We are not getting experience right now because we just started. So my health, it's a little dial. I'm going to go down from 6 to 5.
Excellent. All right, so that is both of their turns. It now comes to me. I am going to move, and I have a ranged attack at range 2. So I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, and then I can range attack 5 and take it out. Or I could range attack 4 to start the damage. We have plenty of health.
Yeah, we're doing good.
So if I start 4, you may be able to finish off 5 next turn.
Right.
And I will start off on taking out number 4, correct?
Mhm.
Excellent. Well, then I will range attack range 2, 1, 2, for 3 damage. I have advantage from strengthen. -1. Ah, sucker. -1. So,
Each are two the same
Strengthen
card.
ends to the
end of my next turn,
end of your next turn.
which I just had. So, 3 minus 1, if I did my math correctly, is 2 damage.
Right. It's the end of your next turn.
Because
Still
you cast yours on your turn, so it goes to the end of your next
So
turn.
I'll get it for 2 turns.
But
It's
I
not 2
cast it on
turns.
him.
All right, you ready?
Oh yes. So now, so I only have 3 cards. Nobody needs healing. We're just gonna attack.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Attack. So knowing that, I guess I could do this. These 2
Got it.
cards.
I'm ready.
14.
37.
43.
Okay, 14 is red guard. I heard 43 and 47. Is that correct?
37.
37 for you.
Yeah.
43 for you.
Yeah.
50 for the vermling.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they've got a double attack range attack. All right, so 14 goes first.
Mhm.
I'm going to range attack 2. If I take out number 5, we're not supposed to table talk 2 too much, correct?
We don't table talk while we pick our cards.
Yeah, but now I could say I could take out 5 maybe,
Mhm.
or I can shoot 4 again. If I take out 5, does that help you in taking out 4? 4 only needs 3 damage, so it's not like it's that much anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you're going first. It doesn't matter.
Are you going to be able to take out 4? You're only 2 spaces away. Are you attacking?
I have either. I can do either a range or.
Great. I'll attack after 4. Curses! 1 damage. That gives them both 3.
At 3.
Perfect.
And
Okay.
I technically have movement, but there's no chests, there's nothing else, so I didn't need to move.
Oh, you
Okay.
destroyed an obstacle. Nicely done.
I didn't see
I
it.
missed it.
That's how I got my strengthen.
Nice.
If I destroyed, I got strengthened. All right. It is my turn, and I'm going to move to 2. I'm going to go through that obstacle. If you can move me just behind Oni there.
Look behind. Yep.
There we go. Yep. That's where I would like to be. Okay, and then I have attack 2, range 2, target 2. So I can hit both of them, and I still have my strengthen up.
All right, who are you
We'll go
doing
with
first?
Numerical. So
4.
number 4.
How exciting.
-1 and a null.
Okay, well, -1 is still better. So how much damage is it?
2, so that'll be 1.
1 damage on number 4, so
do
it
I reshuffle
survives.
You
Yes.
do.
So I have to reshuffle now because the null cards have a reshuffle symbol on them. So do the ×2 cards.
Unfortunate.
It's on ours. It's
Yeah, sorry, I shuffled already. All right, so we'll attack the other guy, and I still have strengthen up. 2.
for 2. Hooray! We took him out.
And now my
So
strengthen is
we
gone.
took out. So there's the little circle there in the corner, right there. Did you get it for yours too?
Yes, it worked.
Perfect.
That means to shuffle when it
So
comes
I do believe that takes out number 5.
Number 5 is done.
We took
you,
him
did,
out.
you did 2 damage?
I did 2 damage, yeah.
He's just gonna have a little bump on his head.
He's going to be sore in the ball then.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but that does mean that number 4 now gets to...
Take its turn. Range 2, target 2. What, did you get your turn yet?
No, I didn't. It's my turn.
Shh.
Oh, it's your turn, my bad.
Dang, trying to skip out the Void Warden.
I-
All right, Ray.
Real quick.
Come on, Ray.
The shuffle's at the end of the round. I was wrong. I was mistaken.
For future reference.
You know,
Good knowledge.
we're relearning. I promise. I read these rules. As
We remember enough to start.
Okay, so now I can attack for 3, or I can move and then attack. And 1, 2. I need to move and then attack. 1, 2, I'm just going to move over here because, and then
Trying to be ranged.
Yep. I will attack him at range within 3 spaces for 3 damage.
Dun dun dun. All we need is a 1. Hey, 5 damage to solo him if he was at full health. All right.
That means I could have soloed him.
You could have.
I'm amazing.
Yep. All right. So now we read the conclusion, correct?
Yeah, go for it.
You wipe the blood of the last vermling from your face, and your thoughts return to the sleeping lion. Surely they've got a new stew ready by now. It would be so perfectly warm and soothing, and it's right through that gate. So close, you can already taste it. But then another thought comes. It is highly unusual, brazen really, for a pack of vermlings to operate this close to the city. Could they be behind the string of disappearances? It's a long shot, but one worth investigating, especially considering this ambush site doesn't look like their base of operations. There is probably a nest nearby. With any luck, we'll have more information on the missing blacksmith. Oh, I missed a word. That word made that sentence weird. There is probably a nest nearby that, with any luck, we'll have information on the missing blacksmith and treasure. Treasure would be nice.
It would be nice.
Rewards: new location, a hole in the wall. It shows a circle coin with a 2. Does that mean we get 2 silver?
No, I don't
Oh,
believe so.
and then it shows a B1. Tip: place the sticker for scenario 2 on the city map. Oh,
We have placed sticker 2
excellent.
and sticker 1. So.
Oh, great. Then return to page 13 of the Learn to Play guide for further instruction.
Yes, we have completed our scenario.
No one died.
No one died. No one passed out.
Oh yeah, no one passed out except for the vermlings.
Shuffled along the cards, and that's a short rest.
No.
Do the monsters get to go? Because that's our turn.
No, not on a short
Not
rest.
on a short
Only
rest.
on the long.
On a long rest.
On the long rest.
Which is when we shuffle them
Mm-hmm.
prematurely.
Correct. You choose to shuffle, and you also get to choose your card. But you have turn 99 for that turn.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
No, and
Pros and cons.
essentially
I
it's
don't
your
think
turn.
we use long rests very often.
No,
No.
I think you get to heal for 2,
You get to heal.
and
Yeah, it was kind of a
you choose a
that
thing.
or go unconscious.
Yeah.
So there's
Reminder.
some really cool things. First of all, we've got it's 7:15.
Yep.
So I don't know that we want to try to set up the next scenario. We could.
I got 30 minutes.
Yeah, we've got 30 minutes. You know what's cool about setting up the next scenario? Well, bam, there it is.
Well,
I really like Gloomhaven. They've got this neat spiral. This is your board. Okay. They have another little book like this that will, in some cases, add like an additional little section, which is super cool. And you get this box over here.
oh
I don't know what I knocked over. There's a lamp
yeah. I like.
of all of the little bits, your tray. It's got, action tokens like when something happens or you've got like a door you have to open or something. It's got your stun, your muddle, which is disadvantage, stuff like that. They've got little traps that you can put out. I don't know if you can see those. It's like a bear trap. A little treasure chest, which I think gold or silver, it doesn't actually matter. Missed opportunity there. Coins. Throw your coin to the Witcher. What's that song?
Toss a coin to your Witcher.
Oh, valley of plenty.
Oh, I see. We have comments. Every basic attack 2 on the top. Yes, we had the basic attack 2 on the top, and the basic attack or basic movement on the bottom.
I feel in past plays, very rarely did we use the basics unless we needed to move and the bottom didn't have movement.
Yes.
It's very rare that you use those, but it does happen.
I mean,
sometimes.
I used the basic in this game.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So
I used the basic in both of these as well, both top and bottom, because we
I
messed
didn't
each other
need
up.
the special skill, and I needed to move, or I needed an attack. So
Well, in mine's very interesting. I mind control people and make them do the things. I enjoy
okay,
that.
are we doing the next thing?
I
Or are
don't.
we gonna not?
I don't think we should.
Okay.
I don't think
I'm going to make this one kind of shorter.
make this one a little bit shorter.
Leave them wanting for more.
More. Yeah, because I don't think starting halfway through the scenario is a good idea.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Are there any questions that the audience would like to know about the game before we call it a night?
I really love the detail in some of these cards. I was just noticing, and you can show them in one of the gauntlets, the fist there, the motorized fist there. It has like in spray painted letters "bye." So I assume she has "bye bye" on her.
Oh, that's
her
awesome.
fist.
Oh yeah, it does right there on the front.
And on the one side. You can't really see the other because it's pointed down, but the one is tilted up and it has it like spray painted. It's their character cards are really they're a harder cardboard versus just paper, and also the art on it is really nice. I think very detailed.
Yeah.
So it's fun to get into your character, but also if you wanted to paint the minis, using this art reference would give you a lot of detail and inspiration to go by, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
There's so much going on. My character, if you look at my sheet, it has this number here in the corner, and that's actually how big my hand of cards is going to be. So I'm going to have 11 cards in my hand when we eventually get there.
And they're different.
I only had 6 in this starting scenario. But yeah, each character is different. So
I'm 9. I can have a
Radadar is 9. Onalan is 10. And I think the
lost cards reference has something to do with like how many lost cards you have. Mm-hmm. You might have a bigger hand because you have more lost cards.
Because and so you can in the game eventually some of your cards will get lost, meaning they're removed from this scenario, and that makes them usually a more powerful card. So the ability on it, probably you're going to save it up. Those ones you might either use the bottom or say the specials on the top, or you would be using those basic abilities more.
That's where basics really come into play.
Yeah. There's so much going on. Eventually, our modifier deck, this is kind of like rolling dice, right? I'm going to add extra cards to it later, and I'm going to take some of these out. I'll add different cards that add, these are different elements that we will eventually be using. And if an element is available, you can use a different ability.
The scenarios get longer, so this was the basic starter scenario to help you learn how to play. Mm-hmm. The cards that you saw had the blue in them telling you what is going on. Later cards don't really have that because they assume you know what's going on by that point. So later scenarios, again, will probably take longer than this one did.
Absolutely.
But unfortunately, we're looking for time, so it worked perfectly.
Yeah.
Indeed.
This was good to have a shorter night.
Fantastic.
Cool.
Well,
next Monday we can go a little later.
Remember, this is Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion. If you find the game interesting, you're welcome to go find it in places. There will be a link to purchase the game in the description at some point in time. And
yeah. Thank you for joining us at the compound.
Absolutely. Way to go, compound.
Once again, I'm Debbie Does Games. Onalan is Onalan's Board Games.
That's right.
And are we hoping to play again tomorrow?
No.
No, tomorrow is something else. So, for sure, Mondays.
That's
here.
Right.
Mondays. We'll see you.
3rd again Monday. Actually,
have a great night.
Have a good night, guys. Thanks for coming.